फिर वही कि हाउ टू कंजर्व एंड हाउ टू मैनेज द वाटर रिसोर्सेज. For this purpose, the first thing is done, that is the multi-purpose river valley projects. These are only to conserve and manage water resources in a system. But the question arises, what is this multi-purpose river valley projects? Listen very carefully. Multi-purpose river valley projects are hydraulic structures built with stone rivers on the lakes, on the rainwater and rivers or dams. They are referred as a multi-purpose projects, or it has many purposes to serve. The main purpose is to flood control. This is the first purpose. Second, irrigation. Third, which is also main, that is hydel power. And the fourth, electricity generation, that is hydel power. And water supply for domestic and irrigation purpose. Recreation, inland navigation. These all purpose is solved by these river valley projects. That is why it is called multi-purpose river valley projects. This tradition is still continued to build dams even in the modern India. When the first dam after the independence of India, at the time of that inauguration, Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister, proudly claimed these dams are, multi-purpose river valley projects are referred as vehicle that would lead to the nation, to the development and progress of nation by overcoming the handicaps of colonial past. Means these are referred as the temples of the modern India. Not only this, it will lead to the development of agriculture and village economy also, and rapid industrial growth also. Even not only this, urban development, urban economy in every field. That is why these are called the temples of modern India. So many blessings we are coming from the signal projects. I have told you, these are many purposes, major purposes and minor purposes. As far as the major is concerned, to have flood control. I also told the river which were considered once the sorrow of Bengal, now that river is used to control the floods, because the continuous floods were there, and which is causing the sorrow for the states. Now these are controlled by the multi-purpose river valley projects. Or second is irrigation. Main purpose, Bhagran angle, the main purpose is irrigation. And the hydel power means to generate electricity. This is also the main purpose. Now other minor purpose is also there, major and minor also. That is the water supply for domestic and irrigation. For irrigation, recreation, inland navigation, even the breeding of fisheries also. These all purpose leads to all type of economic development and domestic development irrigation, industrial, all type the integrated developments. That is why these are referred as the modern temples of India. Yeah, India, temples of modern India, as it is referred by Jawaharlal Nehru in the first inauguration of Bhakra Nanga. It still continue. Progress of the nation, it leads to the progress of the nation. I have told, by overcoming the handicaps of the colonial past. I told you, handicapped colonial past, because our colonial past is a handicapped, one-sided. That should be overcome by this multi-purpose project, because it leads to integrated development. And integrated development means, for example, different developments from the single projects. For example, Bhakra Nangal project, water used both for hydel and irrigation. It is integration. Hirakund project, Mahanadi project, conservation of water and flood control. At the same time, Damodar River Valley, I have already told, जिसे कभी रिवर ऑफ सॉरो कहा जाता था. Frequent floods every year. It has been controlled. Or the rivers of sorrow has turned gifted river for that place because of this integrated development. So dams are always there. But dams are always there to help us. That's not a problem. But the problem is this. Nowadays, these multi-purpose projects and large dams have come under opposition. One have to think over it. Why these are being opposed nowadays, particularly? Due to different reasons. The reasons are there. कहता है कि जिसे कभी कहा जाता था गिफ्ट, जिसे कभी कहा जाता था इट इज ए गिफ्ट, लेकिन नाउ इट इज कंसिडर्ड एज ए कर्स. व्हाई इट इज सो? व्हाट हैपेंड? मुझे याद है कि कभी हर स्टेट के लोग कहते थे डैम्स उड़े उड़े, यानी हमारी स्टेट्स में बनाओ. अब कहते हैं डैम्स परे परे, टेक इट समवेयर एल्स, कंट्रोल दैम. व्हाट इज सो? Why the opposition is there? The first effect is there. Due to different effect, their natural flow causing excessive sediments at the bottom. The first drawback. Natural flow causing excessive sediments at the bottom. कहते हैं कि excessive sediments at the bottom of the rivers, of the lakes, which affect the poor habitat, disturb aquatic life, which disturb our aquatic life in the waters, fisheries and others. That's what being disturbed. Not only this, large dams have been cause of many new reasons, environmental problems. These environmental problems, and now these are being opposed. These environmental problems being opposed. On one side, deposition of the sediments, second side, erosion of the well. The surrounding area becomes uninhabitable. But it gives the chances develop to the areas which are far from those areas. Lopsided effect of the multi-purpose river valley projects or environmental problem. For this, large dams have been caused many new environmental problems. For this, now we are having Narmada Bachao Andolan or Terry Dam Andolan to save the large scale. What is environmental problem? To save the large scale displacement of the local communities. That's also there. And to raise the question, do we really gain from projects? We have to think over it. We are taking the really use of these projects. Not only this, irrigation system, over irrigation also change the cropping pattern of the shifting of the water intensive agriculture and commercial agriculture. Because of irrigation facilities, now we are shifting to the cropping pattern. We are taking those water intense and commercial crops. We are more aware about those crops. Not only this, salinization of the soil due to over irrigation. The salinity of the soil losing its fertility. Apart from this, social landscape is also changing. जब हम बात करते हैं सोशल लैंडस्केप की, increasing the gap between rich farmers, landowners and landless laborers, poor. Gap is increasing because of the commercial farming. So this is how the multi-purpose projects, which were for our beneficial, they are having still a little opposition, but that can be controlled by making aware and the reducing the size of the dams. That can be controlled. So now the question is this: so that is how we have to manage the water resources, by managing our multi-purpose projects also. The next thing, in next episode I will tell what is next system to reserve and to conserve water resources. This is the first about the multi-purpose.